So next up, back to toilets and over to Simon and Geberit and their CPD offer. So over to you, Simon.
I was just saying thank you to you and Dan for organising this, and hello to everyone. I'm Simon from Geberit. Been here now just over 13 years, but in the industry for over 25. And yes, I talk about washing bottoms, which Paul's just escaped from doing. So a little bit tongue-in-cheek comments here. What is a shower toilet? What is a wash-dry toilet? I see this comment quite a lot in the DFG Champions group over on Facebook. So just to clear it up, nothing, exactly the same. It's just terminology across the country and even across the world when you're talking about shower toilets on a global level. So nothing, shower toilets, wash-dry toilets, whatever you want to refer to them, typically means the likes of Geberit and Closemat. In terms of our CPD offering, we've gone down a slightly different route where we've tried to fill it full of educational comments and story form, real life scenarios that have come up from it. So when we're saying what is a wash-dry toilet, very often at the start of a CPD training session, I'll turn around and ask an occupational therapist team group, who knows what a shower toilet is? And many people put their hands up, and then you'll turn around and say, who's used one? And some people put their hands up, and then you ask the next question, who's used a shower toilet for a week? And then no one puts their hands up, typically. So that's what we looked at and we focused on. Many people specify shower toilets, but they don't actually know what a shower toilet does or what it's like to live with one for a week, for example, or for a year, or how it affects someone in the home life. So the CPD offering we have, it touches on subjects. I could ask all of you, I could see your faces, and I'd see you all blush. How do you like your bum washed? And unless you've actually got a shower toilet, you probably couldn't answer that. But when you ask a client who's used a toilet for 3 or 4 weeks, 3 or 4 months, you get a totally different answer. What is it like living with a shower toilet? What's it like when your friends and family come round and they want to use it, not want to use it, or they feel put off that there's a specialist toilet in a bathroom? We discuss real life case studies, and to give you a little example of one of the stories from real life was a young boy I met down in Westerham in Kent. Young boy, quadriplegic, used a Rifton HS shower chair over the toilet. The OT had already built him up that he was going to get a shower toilet. He was going to be fully independent in the bathroom. We turned up, we're doing the demonstration of the shower toilet. We're going through the remote control, how mum and dad can do it without actually being next to him in the bathroom. And towards the end of the demonstration, the young boy suddenly clicked, I'm not fully independent. My mum or my dad's still going to have to be in the bathroom. Okay, they can have a back to me in the corner, but they're still in the bathroom. And at that, the young boy broke down. And during this bit of moment of upset, the mum suddenly jumped up, why don't you show Simon your new iPad? And this new iPad had got eye gaze technology built on it, and he's showing me, trying to cheer him up, how that this iPad can control his TV, his lights, his curtains, his blinds. And I just jumped in and went, can you put any app on that iPad? And he went, yeah. So we put our Geberit app on the iPad, and within 5 minutes, he's now washing his bum using his eyes. So the CPD is full of stories, relatable comments like this that you can understand. We even touch on, to really make you all freak out while you sat there at home, we've now got 4 service dogs that are washing and drying the owner's bottoms. We've taught dogs how to control a shower toilet so they can wash people's bottoms. Thing that you would probably never think of if I take you back to that remark of what's it like to live with a shower toilet. So we've filled the CPD full of this. We've included in it quite an intense session on bariatric and toileting ideas. What it's like for a bariatric user going to a toilet, but then what's it like for a bariatric user going for a shower toilet, a wash-dry toilet. Female hygiene is very important. Over years, shower toilets have always been seen as washing the bottom as a priority. More and more as shower toilets advance, it's not just about washing bottoms, it's about female hygiene, lady wash functions, working with UTIs, working with conditions. We meet ladies who are 70, 80-year-olds and no blushing, because I can't blush when I say this, but they turn around and say, Simon, I love my lady wash function. You're like, why? Well, the older you get, the more you wee smell, Simon, so I have a little wash before I go shopping. Fills me with confidence. This is what the CPD has been built around. It's about giving real life stories. Yes, we've now got people washing the bottoms with using their eyes, using iPad technology. We've got dogs doing it as well. But we also focus heavily on shower chairs and other equipment compatibility. And of course, as you would expect from your side, there's quite a heavy session in there based on clinical reasoning as well. So we've built this CPD to inform you what it's like. We can stand there all day and talk about washing bottoms, warm water, cold water. It doesn't really mean anything until you put it into context with clients who are actually needing warm water, cold water. The bowel condition today is okay, the bowel condition tomorrow flares up. The fissures of wounds have opened up more, and suddenly a warm water wash is intolerable. They need a cold water wash. This is what we've tried to build into CPD. It's easy to sit online and do an hour-long CPD, and we are doing them. It's fun, but it's not as great fun as the lunch and learn sessions we're doing. So to try and make it a real involved session, the lunch and learn sessions that we're offering are roughly about 3 hours long. Similar to Elliot, we'll turn up with cakes, we'll turn up with biscuits, donuts, or sometimes we nip into Costco's and bring the whole sandwich buffet with us. But we've tried to turn it into about a 3 hour session. The first hour is very much on the CPD, and it is accredited, so you do get a certificate from it. Then we'll have a bit of a breakout for lunch, and for the next hour and a half, we then focus on bariatric and toileting, and we actually bring some equipment along so you can get hands-on both with a shower toilet and with bariatric side of it. A little task for you all tonight: do try it. Go home on your laptop, look at the makeup toilet you've got, and then Google the weight limit from it, and you'll be quite surprised with the results you get from that. So we talk about that and expand on it and why Geberit work the way they do with bariatric training. And we also turn up with some shower chairs so we can do a session on what is it like with a shower chair over a shower toilet. Why do you need a skirt on a shower chair? Well, yeah, it's not just about keeping everything that's going down into the toilet in the toilet. It's also about keeping the water going up and the heat coming over a dryer going up as well. So we touch on that. So we've tried to make the lunch and learn sessions, yes, it's 3 hours of your day, but we've tried to make it really informative. It's not just about the shower toilet, it's about the shower toilet and the world of people who are using it with it as well. We do have a YouTube channel, and there is already a couple of CPD sessions on there, but there's also quite a lot of these little info videos on it as well, including using it with bariatric bench, using it with self-propelled shower chairs, using it with rise and fall basins and cisterns and stuff like that as well. So we have a fully working demonstration toilet. That is what we bring to all the events. We plug it in, most of the time in our day-to-day it's in people's living rooms giving a demonstration, but at the OT sessions, we're turning up, taking the toilet off its wheels, putting it in the middle of a room, letting everyone play with it, get hands-on with it, understand what we're trying to tell them through these stories and these case studies, and then actively letting you play with shower chairs and benches over it as well. So, but a real good session. We do involve a lot of giggling, a little bit of blushing sometimes, but we've been doing it now for last year. They've been really, really informative. So if you'd like to arrange one, let us know and we shall come along. And I think that's it from my side, Paul.